No, I will record, but is it not giving me option to record locally? Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, all Vice President of Education for District 20. How are you today? I hope you are doing great. And let's move on. Yes, we need to make ourselves as a virtual session to this wonderful session. There's a basic ground rule. If you want to ask a question, I will give you a chance. During that time, we can interact. If you want to ask a question, raise the virtual hand, so moderator will unmute you. This is a basic rule. Now we'll start. Congratulations. As a Vice President Education, you have wonderful opportunity to be resource for new members in your club and guide for existing member as they work towards education awards. Now, our next slide, agenda. VP education role, VP responsibility, VP resources. So this is the base foundation as a club officer you need to understand. The session objective for this role to fulfill, you will identify yourself within your club, fulfill agenda, VP education role, VP responsibility, VP resources. So this is the base foundation as a club officer you need to understand. The session objective for this role to fulfill, you will identify yourself within your club, fulfill your responsibility as a club member as well as in the club executive committee. And you can find lots of resources available in Toastmasters International. Thank you. Now, the time comes for us to keep ourselves engaged. Do you want our session to be engaged, interactive, or you want mute yourself? Or better, we can interact with our questionnaires. Now here, I have a question for you. What is the essence of the Vice President Education role? Feel free, you can make in the chat the answer. Or if you want to raise your hand, our moderator will allow you to speak. I don't see any answer in the chat. Wow, our district director, the heart of the club. Wow, great answer. Conducting meeting, Toastmaster Rajiv. More answers, and here work on the education goals of club members. Wow, great. Sufyan. Leaders in making focal point, make club active, VP education role, encouraging members. Heart of the club, go with DD. Wow, great inspiration. Our DD initiate agenda. Wow, Shakil Sheikh. This is the basic foundation as a VP education. Ensure that members understand the education program. Wow, Toastmaster Priyanka. Know the member goals, enable them to achieve them. This is the main foundation of Vice President Education role. As I remember, one of the point, before going further, let me talk about myself. I am Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗧, Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club. Earlier, I served as a Vice President Education. Currently, I am another corporate club member, Vice President Education in ACME Toastmaster. I am also Area 37 Director. During my first year as a joined the club, there I got lots of opportunity to serve in area. I was as a assistant CGD, assistant PQD. Wherever I'm getting chance, I am involving myself to be a part of that. As well as I have served a short time in District 57 as a Vice President Education. Vice President Education, before join, I was not knowing much. I don't know about how to achieve the goals and how I can take my role. Only the educational is showing you are a Vice President Education. But I achieved a lot. Last year, the term PQD was there, our 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃, Abdullah, and he keep one good reward for the club. Those who achieve their reward before December, you achieve 10 out of 10 of your DCP points. So I work on that. I chase on the members. I set their goals and member support. I achieve that. The same passion, what I did in my last year, in the current year as well, is doing with my club. And still we are only too short of goals. We achieve our all educational goals. So our club will call as a President Distinguished. And we keep our member retained. The main question about retaining members. Who is responsibility? Can you say someone who is responsibility to retain member? Retain members. Wow, everyone. I like the DD inspiration for us today. Everyone, all members. Wow, great. But all members is fine. But one more trick on that. How you can achieve with everyone? By everyone take responsibility without setting a goal. As one of the main session was happening, you need to set for your member goals to achieve within 2 or 3 months and as a Toastmaster in a year. If you set that goal, that member will retain. And whose responsibility? Everyone is right, but the main responsibility is VP Education. Exactly. VP Education as well as, yes. VP Education engage the member to develop their goals in terms of what they are achieving in upcoming years. So retaining members, everyone responsibility, and give by the Vice President Education the set goals for the members. Then only they will retain. As I remember of our DD is here, always his inspiration to me. Always he said, we need to give members to set their goals. Members, whatever they're achieving, publishing. Like last year, I remember whoever is finishing their level 1, level 2, level 3, a district get recognizing. So this way, our members is more motivated even apart from the other member as well as. Thank you for DD for last year, and I hope this year also will get the same passion for all members. Now, the time come for what are the responsibility of the Vice President Education? Please, in the chat, I will keep the question on. What are the responsibility of the Vice President Education? Coordinate with schedule achieve. Wow, great. Make educational goal, assign role plays. Wow, DTM. Organize meetings, to make agenda, know why members are here in the first place. Wow, great. DTM Khalid. And motivate members to achieve goals. Yes. Wow, great. The main responsibility as a VP Education, coordinate club schedule. When I was as a VP Education, I planned for my meeting, one of the automation tool, DTM Nikki Regional Advisor has mentioned, Easy Speak. So I create my schedule for my meeting for whole year. So I will come to know which day I need to make celebration for our members, for our club anniversary, members' birthday, in between some holidays, vacation. If you plan for a year, for a whole year, that will be super. So you know what to do. As I remember, one of our calendar with district asked for us, especially for the members to make a calendar, which is giving track for us. As I was earlier 2 years before as a, not VP, as a VPPR, and we are struggling to make the meeting theme. Okay, what will be? At least now district has given the calendar. We are planning for a whole year to make our themes are ready. That will give advantage for us. Assist with Club Education Award. You assist to all members to give your educational goals as well as award. Most of the new VPs, maybe they are not aware of that. Once the member have complete their level, then again you need to go to the base camp. From there you need to submit your education award for the members. That will reflect in the District 20 dashboard. As one of the Toastmasters mentioned, base camp manager. You are the base camp manager for your club. So most of the new VP education, I have seen they may not knowing which member in which level. Which member in which level. As a base camp manager, you go over there and you can find as a member who have achieved what levels and which project. Some of the members, they may maybe not activate their project. So you need to assist them. So you are a base camp manager. And one more, now after 1 month, plan a speech contest. So this is also the responsibility of a vice president education. Plan a speech contest for your members. And most important thing, I have not seen, maybe I have missed, I will go back to your chat. Yes, one of our VP education, Toastmaster Shakil has mentioned, this is the most important. If you want to keep retain member, manage mentor program. So for example, if you have a 20 members, keep 10 mentors, 1:2. That means each one can maintain 2. That way can retain. So VP education can control all the members and easy to achieve your goal. So make mentor program normally for a new path. It will activate in after your level 2 completion. So you complete that, that will give you a value added service. Now the next slide about VP responsibilities. So your role as a vice president education, what is the ranking for your, as you may know, anyone? Yes, DTM Khaled, you are giving answer for all the VP education. So you are the number 2 as per the constitution of standard bylaws by Toastmaster International. You are the second ranking club officer and your responsibility for planning, organizing, directing club program to meet educational needs to the individual members. And you are heading for the vice president education. Everything you do as a vice president education support the club mission. As you may have seen, how many of you know the club mission? Which member to deliver a speech in which member? Okay. Now one more question. What is the club mission? 𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗃 is saying I will not answer. So I want answer from all the members. What is the club mission?
We provide a,
I think
we provide a positive and supportive learning experience in which all
Wow.
members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills.
Wow, great. So what is the club mission? This is what we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skill, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you, Toastmaster Mona Ali. And this is what we are going to achieve. This is how we need to keep engaged ourselves. Next slide. Now I will make the briefing what we discussed. As a Vice President Education, you coordinate club schedule, assist education awards, plan speech contest, and manage the most important mentor program. Everything you do as a Vice President Education support the club mission. This is what we have seen, the club mission. Now, what is our club mission? Say in one word, anyone? Let's take a closer look to responsibility tools that you can use fulfill your role. So the main responsibility we need to make individual to empower. That means we are focusing only on individuals. If you make proper mentor program, so that way it can be engage your all members. And what are the three responsibilities as a Vice President Education? The number one, the club meeting. Number two, outside the club meeting. And number three, executive committee. So these are the three responsibilities for a Vice President Education responsibility. Now, your club responsibility, again, it will split into three types, as the slide is mentioned. Before club meetings, upon arrival at club meetings, during club meetings. These are the three main responsibilities as a Vice President Education. While you are there before the meeting, that means what is your experience to make the schedule of the roles? Can you write in the chat, please? When do you schedule meeting roles? I need some answers. Yes, I need answer. How long you are taking a time scheduling roles? 1 week in advance, Deepa Pratibhan. What about others? You are now doing 2 months. Wow, DTM Khalid. When preparing 2 to 3 weeks in advance, plan for 3 months. Wow, great. This is how you need to quarterly, we schedule in advance. Meeting roles, 1 to 2 weeks. Wow, great. DTM Mara Malarati. 10 to 15 days. It's tough with all women's club. Angels. Okay. 2 days. Dr. Asha Pradeep. She's also passionate Toastmaster. Always she is preparing in 2 days. Yes. As a best practice, you need to keep your schedule 5 to 7 days in advance. Like your agenda is ready in before 1 week. So that way, in case if one of the member back out, so you can take to the replacement. So always do as a best practice. Always try to do as a best practice, keep 7 days and try to make one of your backup plan, which is in case this speaker, this role is not there, someone to be available. An officer of the Toastmaster of the meeting confirm members role assignment, substitution is ready. 2 weeks. Yeah, great. Now, one more important things I would like to ask as a VP education before the meeting. Do you have any knowledge or experience you want to know about more on the club? Do you have any kind of educational programs, or did you buy anything from Toastmaster International as per success plan, but immediate after meet? Okay. There are some educational series available on Toastmaster International website, which is giving you to make yourself more knowledgeable. Vice President Education is the person who is the base camp manager, is doing all the educational roles, is making club contest, mentor program. But prior to that, there are some series of set I have sharing with you here. The Better Speaker series set, the Successful Club series, Leadership Excellence series, programs Evaluate to Motivate. Old is gold. Wow. Yes, this is what I